switch to technique. How important is technique? Do you think that a person is born knowing what to do? Can they be taught what to do? Let's just talk about technique when it comes to sex. How important is that?
You gotta teach them little boys what to do.
They
have to be taught because they don't come with a manual. We don't come with manuals.
True.
And we got more nooks and crannies than they do, and they have to know how to, right?
That is true. That is true.
They have to be led to the
good stuff.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, but to that point, I do think technique is very important, and that, you know, sometimes you do have to teach these boys or men.
Thank you.
But sometimes I don't like it when a guy finds something that he thinks that you like, and then he plays on it over and over and over again. And I just happened to be reading this book, and this lady was basically saying that she feels like a lab rat because every time she goes and she's in bed with her husband, she thinks that, he thinks she's going to respond to the same stimuli. And she's thinking like, but I'm not a rat. And rats don't even, you know, react to the same thing over and over again. So I have a big problem with that. You know, it's just like, why, you know, let's move to something else, or let's try something different. Like, I know, yeah, you got that. You got that.
I have
What's next?
to agree. I think it is. You have to have some technique, but technique for me may not be the same for you.
Yes.
Right.
So you can't use the same technique you used on her. That's not going to work.
Wow.
So it's
Even
a
if
little
it's been a winning technique for him.
Sometimes it doesn't. I may not like it.
That's true.
And I may not like it every single time.
Definitely not every
All
single
bodies are
time.
different. You know, it's just like sex for an average sized woman and sex for a fat woman is totally different.
Yep.
And the guys that
That's
like fat women know exactly what a fat woman wants. And I feel comfortable using the word fat because I'm a fat activist, so it doesn't bother me. But, you know, so that's fine. But so what somebody might do with an average sized woman is not going to work. It's not appropriate. So you have to know your technique for your audience.
I agree.
Very, yeah.
And then there's fast technique, you know, for that 5-minute quickie, you got that little get it done, and then you got that slow jam, the slow roll, you know, that longer technique. So
So he has to be varied.
absolutely.
He can't be a 1, 2, 3 guy.
No.
You have to come with all different levels.
Now, are you willing to educate a man if he only comes with one trick?
I always will.
Oh, yeah.
I have no problems with that.
Yes.
If I see no reason in doing it if I'm not getting anything out of it. So why put yourself in a situation to where, you know, I'm going to continue to do this as a routine and I don't even enjoy it? No. I'm going to tell you if it's wrong, and if I don't like it, and I have comments of, Sergeant, I will be the sergeant. Because I don't see a purpose in me being here. I'm not going to be satisfied. And you need to know. Somebody may have lied to you in the past.
Okay, now you said he needs to know. Now, when you tell him, is it a gentle approach outside of the bedroom, or is it an immediate, let's get this
For
right?
me,
Like
it's
if he's
immediate.
touching too rough or something like that.
For me, it's immediate. Because if I come back later, you know, you might get offended. You don't remember. I didn't do that. You know what I mean? I don't want to go.
Baby,
I didn't do that. We might turn into a little argument. Nah, I tell you now, you can take care of it now. If you get offended, that's on you. Because I think it's important for everybody to learn in anything you do. It's important for you to know, I'm making a mistake, help me out so I can do better next time. Especially my skills there.
Diagram. Write him out a diagram. The picture.
Wow.
Oh, goodness. So do you have like a white erase board?
No, I like to play teacher, but not that much.
Okay.
I was going to say, you can call me
boy,
selfish, but if you're not my man, if it's just something we're just getting into, then 9 times out of 10, if you're doing it wrong, I'm not even going to tell you. I'll probably be disgusted, and I'll probably be done with the situation. That's why I said call me selfish, but I don't know. I just have this little preconceived notion, like if I'm single and I let you and we're going there, I kind of feel like you need to have it come correct the first time. I don't know. I just don't have time to be teaching you.
But I like what you said, Melanie, because I hear that from a lot of women. It's like, if there's not a whole bunch to this relationship, you know, I'm not going to put that drama in and trying to correct you.
Yeah.
But the thing is, that falls into what Mona says, where he's never been corrected.
Right.
So he needs to know. So maybe you'll
I
stop
was gonna
that.
say, well, perhaps I will send him your way. Because I'm not teaching.
Look, hand her card over. There's somebody you need to talk to.
Right.